babies. How are y'all this morning? Y'all know I be having the hardest time with me and this here camera. Okay, there we go. How's everybody this morning? How's everybody? How's my babies this morning? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing on this beautiful Thursday morning? We got all our babies up here in the house. Let me see. Let me put my glasses on and do a little roll call here. All right, let me see who's in this house. Ashley B, good morning. Divine Truth, good morning. Miss Kirkland, good morning. Miss Sanchez, Tedra J, I'm too fly for this. Good morning, Gemini Empress. 444. Lord, y'all get up in here. New Dawn, Tatiana, Erica, y'all get on up in this house. Y'all get in this house. Oh, Lord, how's all my babies this morning? Good morning, queens and kings. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Lord, have mercy. TT tired this morning, y'all. TT tired. I'm on such a mission right now. So many beautiful things are happening, and my behind be up all night planning, y'all. I'm talking about all night planning. I need to take my butt to bed. I can't go to bed, though, y'all. I can't go to bed. I love y'all so much, too. I love y'all all so much. Good morning, Phoenix 37, BH, Positive Mindset and more. Evelyn Francisco. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, babies. Good morning, good morning. Oh, man, y'all. How's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody's challenge going? How's everybody doing? What's going on with my babies? Is everybody doing okay? Everybody handling the adversities and the attacks coming towards y'all. Everybody good? Looks like everybody good up in this house this morning. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Yes, feeling blessed. Starlight Palace. Yes, ma'am. Feeling blessed. Starlight says she's feeling blessed. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Whoo, Jesus, 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 y'all, this morning. Why I look like, well, you know how when you're one of them children that they roll out of bed just before the bus comes? That's how I feel this morning. I feel terrible this morning. like I just rolled out of bed just before the bus showed up, okay? Lord have mercy. It's all good, though. I'm here, God dog it. I'm here. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's see here. All right, so let me burn a little sage real quick, y'all, and clear our area, bring in the beautiful spirits around us. Okay, girls and boys, good morning. We got our sage burning. We getting ready to get into this word, see what Daddy got for us today. Lord have mercy, what does Daddy have for us today, y'all? What does Daddy have for us today? I'm not in the mood. I hope y'all been doing what y'all need to do. I really hope y'all do. Hey, Empress May with Lynette, good morning. Phoenix 37. All of y'all babies, get on Cheryl Williams, Shell Williams, my Cynthia. Y'all get y'all's butt up in this house. Let's get in here and see what Daddy got for us this morning. Get our incense lit, and I'm going to jump right into the word, y'all, this morning. And let's go see what's really happening in these here streets. All right. Good morning, girls and boys. Good morning. We're here. It's Thursday. It's day 39, y'all. Day 39. One more day before we into day 40 of this. Amazing, 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 amazing. I know that me, myself, I feel the difference, man. I do. And I'm getting better and better every day. I'm checking myself before I wreck myself, okay? Because that little chewing out we got yesterday, I hope y'all did what y'all need to do because y'all had spirit mad up in my house yesterday. I don't need him up in here mad like that. I need him to be in a good mood. So, yeah, anyway, let's jump into our word this morning. Let's get see what Daddy got to say. Let's hope Daddy ain't mad this morning. Let's hope he ain't mad. All right, here we go, girls and boys. Thank you, Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. We come to you on this 39th morning of our self-love, self-transformation challenge. Holy Spirit, we ask that you bring us this message this morning. Show us of the errors of our ways and how to repair them, Holy Spirit. We ask all of these things in your name. We pray that all of these messages are brought to us through the Holy White Spirits, the Holy White Spirits only. Amen. Amen. And amen. Okay? All right, drum roll, girls and boys. Let's go in and see. Da, 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 da. All right, Holy Spirit, what's our message for today? What is our message for today, Holy Spirit? What is our message for today? All right. I don't know why we got this one, but there's another one that's peeking out that I feel like I should take as well. And these are two strange ones this morning, but we're just going to see what the message is. I ain't going to question our Holy Spirit. I show light. All right, girls and boys, we're getting ready to get into this message and see what this message is about this morning. We got the temptation card again. We got the temptation card again. Okay, we got the temptation card again. And this card was turned over for some reason. It's the beauty card. Okay, so we're going to look at temptation and beauty this morning and see what the message is. What is Spirit trying to tell us? Okay. 17 is the first card. Well, temptation opened up first. So I'm going to read temptation first. And that is the one that fell out. So we're going to read temptation and go see what's going on in our lives in terms of temptation. All right. Okay, here we go. It says, life is full of temptations, and right now you are being asked to choose the higher path. Okay? It says your need to prove that you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Become aware of what is happening in your life right now. Are you feeling bored in a relationship and looking for something outside of your partnership instead of being honest and working on the challenges you are experiencing or moving on? Is there a work opportunity that's tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Are you using money as an excuse not to follow your heart? This card asks you to focus on the bigger picture, be honest with yourself, and take the higher path. Another opportunity that is much greater than what you have imagined is on its way. Just be open to it and allow it into your life. Okay, that's the temptation card. So that's the one that fell out. So I'm going to pay more attention to that one this morning. The beauty card also was turned upside down for some reason. And I'm just going to read y'all what the beauty card is. The beauty card says, you are beautiful, special, unique, and attractive. Recognize your inner and your outer beauty. When is the last time you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you saw? Did you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself and your life? Your internal experiences are etched on your face and your body. People can feel your energy when you enter a room. When a person who is not thought of as being physically good looking connects to their own inner light, wisdom, and warmth, the glow that emanates from within them makes them extremely appealing and attracts people and opportunities towards them. Focus on what you love about yourself and allow yourself to shine. If you are challenged by how you see yourself, this could be a perfect time for an internal and external makeover. Okay, so this morning, Spirit is speaking to us about temptation and beauty. Okay, seeing ourselves. And then this is I can see where this is tying in this morning. Okay, so the book says your need to prove you are worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. Your need to prove that you are worthy is clouding your decisions. Okay, I think we talked about this the other day. Because I when I came back from my trip this weekend, I talked to y'all about how I was finding myself doing that, trying to prove my worthiness to people, prove my worthiness to relationships, to whatever the things was that I was trying to manifest in my life. I found myself always trying to prove that I was worth it, trying to prove that I could do it, trying to prove that this was me. And at the end of the day, everybody, I'm sorry, y'all, some type of hair or something is, okay, there it is, Jesus. Okay, so at the end of the day, people saw my worthiness. Everybody else could see my worthiness. I couldn't see it. And because I couldn't see it, I was always doing things to try to prove my worthiness to people. And as a result, that was causing me to make the wrong decisions and bad decisions in my life, because I was acting out of a place of insecurity, acting out of a place of unworthiness. And so we talked about this yesterday, about being able to break down who we are. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out ways to break this down to y'all so we can stop getting these same cards over and over again, because we have had this temptation card before. This is not our first time having this one. Life is full of temptations, y'all. Life is full of temptations, but do the right thing is what this card is saying. Use your integrity and your morals to make decisions for yourself. Is there, like, for instance, I'll give y'all an example again. I'm always trying to find examples of how to show y'all how we might be wrecking ourselves in these areas. Okay. Temptation. As a reader here on YouTube, okay, I can use my platform in many different ways. I can use it for the good, and I can also use it for the bad. Now, in the bad areas of YouTube, as a reader and as a tarot card person, you can take advantage of people and take money from people, just like psychics do all over the world. They charge you $5.99 a minute to tell you bullshit. They leave you hanging on the line trying to get you to roll the minutes up so they making more money. That's not acting out of integrity. That's not acting out of morality. You're doing that for money. And because you're doing it for money, you're wrecking yourself. So for me, again, I could come on here and I could say, oh, I charge $500 for readings and I'm going to charge you $1,000 to take this dark energy out for you, when I know none of that shit is real and I'm just doing it out of money. So this is what this book is asking you to do to this morning. Not the book, but Spirit is saying this morning, check yourself and ask yourself, are you doing things just because there's money involved in it? Not because you love it, not because it's going to help the humanity of the world, but you doing it just because you can get a quick come up, or just because you can get some good money real fast. Spirit is saying temptation will tempt you to take these type of offers that might come to you. People coming to offer you situations that are not of the highest integrity. I'll tell you another situation that all of y'all should be able to relate to is all these damn PPL and EDIL loans, okay? Some of y'all ain't never had a business in your life. No damn well you wasn't self-employed or none of that shit. But because it's easy for somebody to go to lie on a form and get you this PPL money, you willing to do it. You tempted to go get that loan and end your ass up in jail with all these other people going to jail because of the money. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is, y'all can understand that. Okay, when you at the grocery store and the man walks up to you and says, hey, I got that perfume from the mall, and you know damn well he done went and robbed Macy's and Dillard's and everybody else to get this perfume, you gonna buy it just because you can get a discount on it, and you know damn well that it was stolen, that the energy around this very item is gonna bring you bad luck because you know it was stolen. The person who stole it know they stole it, and so you thinking you're gonna get a discount, you really messing yourself up, because the karma that comes behind you buying them stolen goods, it was not worth it. Trust me when I tell you. So these are the things that we can look out for when it comes to temptation. Okay, when it comes to temptation, there's a lot of things that are tempting us in this world. I got another real good example that I'm sure that y'all can relate to. You have a wreck, okay, in the car. You know damn well you ain't hurt. You know damn well ain't shit wrong with your back. You know damn well you don't need to be going to that chiropractor every week, but you're doing it anyway. Why? Because you tempted to get them thousands of dollars that one call, that's all, can get for you, okay? Believe me, you on this damn radio, these damn injury attorneys, they worse than, and I ain't never seen nothing like it. They're predators. They preying on people and they fucking up the insurance system. Y'all think it's cool to go out there and lie to your insurance company and get all this money, this quick money, but guess what? Now your insurance premiums is going up. You're going to give that money back one way or the other. It's a cycle. You never getting away with nothing. So Spirit says, stop being tempted by things that's going to come back and beat your ass, because you're not getting away with nothing. It's a temporary come up. And fast money, y'all already know fast money ain't good money, because that fast money will lead your ass to jail. Okay, because fast money, ain't no such thing as fast money. So when it's too fast and too tempting, Spirit is asking you to take a better look at what you're getting ready to get into and ask yourself, am I acting out of my integrity, or am I trying to come in here and get this quick money so I can prove my worthiness to somebody, so I can go back to somebody and say, oh, look at me, I earned all of this, I got this, I bought this. Really? You doing all of that, but guess what? It's going to come back to bite you in the ass. It's going to come back to bite you in the ass. So Spirit is saying this morning, life is full of temptations, and right now you being asked to choose the higher path. Okay, again, let's go into the other parts of it. Okay, the worthiness and feeling important. Okay, so you go into people and you go to a group of people, okay, and the people everybody's sitting there talking, and everybody seems to have a place in the group except for you. You feel like, oh man, I don't fit in. All these people got skills. All these people got more talent than me. So then you stand up and start telling lies about shit that you can do and bring to the table. You start doing that just so you can fit in and feel worthy around the rest of these people. Baby, whether you know how to do what they doing or not, you're supposed to always feel worthy, regardless as to whether you could be a nurse and you around all the doctors. You still worthy, because nurses are needed just as much as doctors are. You don't have to be the doctor to feel important. The nurse is just as important. Whatever role God has given you to play in life, don't dummy that role down. Don't diminish who you are. Stop putting other people on pedestals and lowering your own value. Did y'all hear that? I said stop putting other people on pedestals and lowering your own value. That's what we doing out here. Okay, that's exactly what we doing. So Spirit is saying, is there a work opportunity that is tempting you to act without integrity in order to get ahead? Again, that's the same thing with me. Okay, I'm using myself as an example, not saying that I'm doing this or nor ever would I do this. And if you know me, you know that I'm not explaining this morning. I'm using myself as an example. Again, is work tempting me? Am I tempted to go out here and charge people these astronomical fees for healing them and for getting dark magic off of them? Am I willing to do that just to pump up my bank account? Am I willing to do that just to try to get my dreams? Am I willing to be selfish and put my own needs before my tribe and bamboozle them, lead them astray, sell them a hype dream just so I can pump up my bank account? That's what Spirit is asking you to do. Ask yourself, am I acting in integrity? Does my job have purpose? Am I serving humanity? Because if I'm not, then I'm about to wreck myself. I'm acting out of temptation over money. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so Spirit said also, are you using money as an excuse not to follow your dreams? Okay, that's one that all of y'all, I don't need to make no example of that when y'all know y'all got your own damn lives to use as an example as that one, because every one of you has used money as an excuse not to start your business. Every one of us has used money as an excuse not to start our business. Oh, I don't have the money. Oh, I don't have the credit. I don't have this. I don't have that. Be bold. Step out there. You never know what Spirit is going to do for you. He says, I will move for you in a mighty way, but you got to be strong enough to take that first step. And that's what he's asking you to do right now. Is there a work opportunity or a business opportunity that I've been giving you in your dreams, in your signs, and your synchronicities, the things that I've been nudging you to do? Are you using money as an excuse not to take the path that I paid for you? That's what Spirit is asking you this morning. Have you used money as a means to say, I will not walk into my dream. I will not walk into my purpose because I don't have the money? Spirit said, do not worry about how you're going to get there. Worry about why you're supposed to be there. Not the hows, but the whys. Y'all so worried about how. And I keep telling you, if God brought you to it, he will bring you through it. Simple as that. All it takes is the faith of a freaking mustard seed, y'all. Just the faith of a freaking mustard seed is all God is asking us to have. Just get off your ass and just make that move. Some of y'all are frozen in your own fear, and you coming up with excuse after excuse after excuse why you're not starting those businesses. And Spirit is saying that's just temptation that's bothering you, okay? Temptation works both ways. Temptation can make you make bad decisions on both ends of the spectrum. Okay, it can freeze you and keep you from doing the things you're supposed to do, and it will cause you to do wrong in the wrong ways because of the temptation around something. The fact that it can bring you a relationship immediately. Forget about whether this is a good relationship. It's a toxic one, but you took it because you were tempted by this relationship thinking, oh, I can change him or I can change her. You can't change nobody. And obviously, we having a hard damn time changing our own damn self. The only people who we do have control over to change is ourselves. And we having a hard damn time doing that. And if you think that it's hard trying to change yourself, try changing another person and see what happens. Okay, because we all are having a challenge right now in trying to break our own habits, trying to change us. So how the hell is you, Mr. and Mrs. Magician, gonna go in here and change somebody else? I'd like to see that. I'd like to buy tickets to that. If you think that you can go change somebody else, please invite me, because I want to see that being done for the first time in the history of human life. Because we cannot change anybody else. The only people we have complete control over is us. That's it. And that's all. Okay, so Spirit is also saying, let me go back, because I want to make sure y'all get all of this morning, because we're not coming back to this card no more. Okay, y'all understand what temptation is doing to you, please, so we can get past these same cards. We keep going over and over again. I keep breaking it down and breaking it down and breaking it down so we can all get it and understand why we keep coming back to these same cycles, because we're not breaking them, y'all. We're not stepping out of these cycles. We say we see them, but what are we doing about them? Okay, the next one says, are you feeling bored in a relationship and looking for something outside of your partnership? Are you bored in a partnership? Are you just staying in a partnership for temptation? What is temptation in a partnership? Oh, I'm staying because he can take care of me. I don't care that he talks about me and makes me feel bad and lowers my self-esteem. He's paying all my bills. So I'm going to be tempted to stay in this relationship because I don't want to get out here and get a job and find my own way. So I'm going to let this temptation of this toxic relationship keep me stuck, because I don't want to get out there and change. I don't want to get out there and start paying my own bills. I don't want to do that. Okay, are you a male stuck in a relationship and being tempted by sex and dark magic and shit that don't serve you, but you know that this situation is draining you? You look at yourself in the mirror every morning, you see yourself deteriorating, but you will not move because you're tempted by the whoring that you've been doing. You're tempted by the sexing that you've been doing. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying this morning. What temptation got your life fucked up? What temptation got your life messed up this morning? Because we all got some, okay? There's something or somebody we all need to get rid of. There's something or somebody we all need to get rid of, because we letting this foolishness right here. Remember, where's my deck of cards at? Because I want to show y'all something. Okay, remember, what is temptation? Let's take temptation all the way back. I'm talking about all the way back. What is the very thing that's got us out here messed up right now today? What is the very thing that's got women running around here bleeding for 7-8 days a week, every month? What is that? What is that? What is the thing that messed up this entire human experience that we were supposed to have? What was the one thing that got Adam and Eve in trouble? What is it, y'all? It was temptation. It was temptation. Okay? Temptation. Spirit said y'all can eat from every tree in this garden. I'm talking about every one. Okay? Just do not touch this one, please. Do not touch this one tree. I'm not going to tell you why not to touch it. God damn it. I'm the mama and the father of this country and this world. And if I say don't touch it, don't worry about the whys. Remember what I just said. Don't worry about the whys, worry about the hows. How am I going to keep myself from being tempted not to take an apple from this tree? Okay, why am I going to be tempted not to take an apple from this tree? Because my father said, do not eat from this tree. No matter what happens, do not touch from this tree. And because of temptation, he touched that tree. This is what we're dealing with right now. Temptation is a form of manipulation. Okay, people use tempting things to manipulate you. They use their sex. They use their money. They use their mind. They use their power to tempt you. And temptation is called manipulation. Do y'all hear me? That's what this is. Okay, that's what this is. That's what we're dealing with this morning. Okay, the very thing that got this world all messed up today. The very thing that Adam and Eve had all the stuff in the world, all the trees in the world. You can eat as much as you want. All you got to do is stay away from this one tree. Just don't pick an apple from this tree, because if you eat from this tree, you will see your nakedness. You'll see the error of your ways. You'll see your imperfections. This tree will tempt you to do things that wreck you. This is the tree of manipulation. And it's called temptation because we tempted to have sex with this person. We tempted to see what it's like to have this person take care of us. We tempted to see if this job, if we can come in here and if maybe, oh, I'm going to be working in the accounting department. That means I'm going to have access to the money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write myself a check. Because it's tempting, because it's money. You've been put in charge of the money. And you thinking to yourself, I could slip $20 out of here. Won't nobody see me. That's called temptation. Everybody sees you, baby, because the one person that counts is the person that's seeing you in every move you make. You cannot hide from God. So when you think you're doing your little dirtiness and you think don't nobody see you, bullshit, bullshit. Okay, because the Spirit said, I see it. I see it. And I'm putting temptation in your way to test you. I'm bringing you this temptation to see if you're really ready for change. Because some of y'all walk away from things that no longer serve you, and temptation brings you right back. Temptation brings you right back to the manipulation of your life, manipulating your thoughts, manipulating your decisions, because you're so tempted by your shit. Okay, that's where we at. Temptation this morning, y'all. What in your life is tempting you? What in your life you know is toxic as hell, but you won't let go of because of your temptations, your need to feel your sick desires? What are they? What are they? So Spirit is saying, don't do it no more. Stop. Whatever it is that you're doing out of integrity, stop it. Stop it. Whatever that is, whatever is tempting you to make bad decisions, Spirit said, stop that today. Y'all know what y'all doing that's not right. Y'all know the things that y'all do that y'all are being tempted to do that you know you should not do. Every one of us have temptations in our life. Every one of us have temptations in our life. And trust me, the devil knows our weaknesses. Okay, so if your weakness is love, he's going to test you with a toxic ass love affair to see if you can walk away from it and not be tempted by the temptations of this person's sex, this person's energy, this person's scent. Can you be okay without this person, or is your sick temptations going to let this toxic person back into your life? Are you going to eat from this tree again after you've seen what it did to you? Are you really going to go back and partake in this same tree again? That's what I'm asking y'all. Temptation. We have to remember that temptation is what fucked up everything. That's what fucked up this world from the very beginning. Temptation. So we got to ask ourselves, what temptations am I letting wreck my life? Is it my temptation to be loved by somebody else? Is it my temptation to be worshiped by people? Is it my temptation to be the bigger person? Is it my temptation for everybody to see me as the rich woman? So I'm walking around here buying shit I can't afford, trying to impress people. Is that what temptation is doing for you? Ask yourself today, what in my life am I doing because of my temptations? What keeps tempting me? What is trying to set me up? Because that's what temptation is. It's a setup, y'all. Temptation is a freaking setup. It is a form of negative manipulation. Because it manipulates your mind and your thoughts and causes you to make moves that don't serve you. Spirit said, stop it. Wake up. And remember that temptation is present in this world. It's present and it's prevalent, and it will wreck your whole life. Temptation ain't nothing to mess with, y'all. Temptation ain't nothing to mess with. We got to look and see what we tempted. All we going to call and say, oh, I'm worried about the DM, or I'm worried about my boyfriend. I'm worried about my husband. He's trying to come back. And what am I going to do, TT? What am I going to do? That's a good goddamn question. That is a good goddamn question. What are you going to do? Because it ain't up to me what you gonna do. I could tell you the right thing to do all day long, but what's gonna happen when temptation is sitting in your face? Are you gonna be able to be strong enough to turn a narcissist away from you when you know they're not bringing to the table what you need or what you want? Are you gonna let the temptation of having this person, the fantasy of having this person in your life, cause you to make temptational moves? You know this person ain't good for you. You know this person will wreck your life. That's all they've done the entire time they've been in your life is wreck it, cause you toxicity, cause you to lose money, cause you to lose your whole damn mind. And of all the things you lost, you miss your mind the most. But you constantly letting this person come back into your life over and over again. You put them out, you bring them right back in. Y'all making up to break up because you can't get rid of the temptation around this person. This person has literally got you locked and loaded with their juices. If you can't stay away from this person because this person has sucked you in like a succubus devil energy right into their shit, and you obsessing over them, you can't stop thinking about them, and you don't know why. It's because you took a bite of the wrong damn apple. You picked your apple from the wrong damn tree. And you won't admit it. Now you won't even admit that you made a problem because you're so stuck in trying to prove your worthiness to everybody, trying to prove your importance to everybody, that you won't even admit that you made a mistake. You keep trying to fix it. You keep trying to fix it. And you get deeper and deeper and deeper into this bullshit all over this temptation. And Spirit is sitting back looking at you, just shaking his head like, look at him. Look at him, just sitting down there. We're just getting deeper and deeper in this foolishness. Just letting this same, you just continue to go back to this tree and continue to pick from it, trying to see if you can make your actions right, trying to see if you can get things to turn out in your favor. So you keep going back to that same tempting ass tree, trying to rewrite the story. And every time the ending is the same way. You get fucked, bamboozled, and led astray every single time. But yet the temptation of this person, place, or thing keeps you coming back. It's got you manipulated in your mind. It's manipulating you, making you think you need these things, making you think that you can't stop thinking about these things. You are in control of your mind, but you are letting your temptations rule your mind. You letting the temptations rule your world. You letting your temptations mess you around. That's where we at this morning, y'all. Spirit said, time to take a look at what you're doing. Time to take a look at what you're doing. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Okay, it says, this card asks you to focus on the bigger picture. Be honest. Okay, that's the most important part here. Be honest with yourself and take the higher path. Be honest with yourself. See, that's what we don't do. We never honest with ourselves. We never honest with ourselves. What we do is we come in and we start telling ourselves all of this shit so we can give in to our temptations. Oh, I'm gonna get with her because she's smart and she's gonna lead me into a lot of money. She ain't never led you into shit but a bunch of sexual encounters that's got you sucked up with devil energy, but yet you keep on thinking that this person is the answer to your dreams. You keep thinking that he might be the one to solve it, but all he's done for you so far is broke your heart and stepped on it and walked on it, backed up and did it again. But your temptation to have this person, to think that you need this person, to prove your worth to this person, keeps tempting you to go back to this situation that you know is not good for you. You know it's not good for you, but yet and still you keep doing it. You keep doing it because of your temptations. You don't know how to handle your temptations. You have no control over your temptations. Your temptations are leading your life. Your temptations are the driver to your car right now. Spirit said, get the hell out of the way and let me take the wheel. Jesus, please take the wheel from some of these people, please. Pay attention to the things that are tempting you. Pay attention to the things that are mind-fucking you. Pay attention to the things that are constantly haunting you and having you to make wrong decisions, having you to always feel you need to prove your worth. Pay attention to these temptations because they need to be exited from your life. It's time to take your life serious, y'all. It's time to take our lives serious. Okay? So we have to stop letting things tempt us. We got to stop letting things tempt us that we know ain't good for us. If you're in a situation that's toxic, whether it's a job, a relationship, a house, it don't matter. If anything around you is toxic, stop letting the temptation of what might be or what could be keep you in these situations. If it's not there right now, God damn it, the chances are is it may never be there. But stop hanging around because of temptation to areas that don't serve you. Stop picking from that same damn tree looking for a different result. The first one didn't work, so you went back and picked another one. You keep going back to this tree that was forbidden. The forbidden fruit is calling your name, and you are allowing it, and you calling it healthy. Oh, I just can't stop thinking about him. Oh, I can't put him out because if I put him out, then what is he going to do? If I put her out, how is she going to pay her bills? How is this going to happen? How is that going to happen? Why do you care? It's not your problem. If this person is toxic and fucking up your life, what the hell are you doing worrying about the other person's life? You're not worried about the other person's life. You're worried about your temptation. Stop lying to yourself talking about you worried about what's going to happen to the other person. You are a goddamn lie. You are worried about what's going to happen to your temptation. You're going to worry about what's going to happen to the addiction that you have to this person. You worried about how am I going to get this money that this person is giving me, not how am I going to fix the relationship. You don't care nothing about the relationship. You care about the shit that you've been tempted to. That's what you care about. You're lying to yourself talking about you can't do something because you worried about the other person. You are a damn lie. Let's be real and let's be truthful with ourselves this morning. Let's tell the truth. The truth is you're mad that this person is taking away your habit. That is your problem. You're not worried about the other person and how they're going to take care of themselves. You never have been. You're worried about your damn self and how you going to take care of your temptations. That's what you're worried about. So let's be real with ourselves. Spirit said be honest with yourself and ask yourself why you really doing stuff. Because it feels good to sit around and make yourself feel good. Make yourself look like you a good person. Oh, I can't do this to this person because that's going to really hurt them. And that's going to make them think to do this and do that. You don't give a damn, and let's be real about it. You don't give a damn about how that other person's going to be affected. You worried about what the fuck am I going to do for my habit now? How am I going to get what I need now if this person takes away my temptations? How am I going to, you a dope fiend. You are addicted to temptations. And when someone starts talking about taking your dope from you, you trip out. And then you make them feel guilty by making them think you doing it for them. Unbelievable. You only hold on to bullshit for your own selfish reasons. You're never doing it for somebody else. I don't give a damn what you telling yourself. Whatever you doing it because you are satisfying some type of temptation or need that you have. We all grown out here. Ain't nobody responsible for nobody, okay? When we come into relationships, it's supposed to be an equal give and take. So if ever the relationship break up, no one person should feel like they have more power than the other. It was supposed to be an equal give and take throughout the whole relationship. So if y'all decide to split up, it's an equal breakup. You take this, I take this. You go your way, I go my way. But when you start thinking, oh, I can't break up with this person because I'm worried about their well-being, I'm worried about how they gonna do this, you are a damn lie. Period. Stop lying to yourself. You are lying. The only reason why you stay in toxic environments is because you have a temptation that you have not dealt with. You picked this very person off the wrong damn tree. Ain't nothing ever worked out with this person, but you won't get out of this relationship because you won't let go of your temptations. It's the reason why we have such a high divorce rate in the United States, because don't nobody marry nobody no more because they love them and want to take care of them. People marry people over temptations nowadays, okay? I'm tempted by this person's body. I'm tempted by this person's pocketbook. I'm tempted by how this person looks. When I go out as a man and I can put this piece of candy on my arm, I look good. But when you go home with that rotten ass candy, it's toxic shit. All y'all doing is arguing, fighting, breaking up the goddamn house, disturbing the neighbors, and fucking up your kids. But yet you going around in the streets and letting all the other people who see y'all on the outside looking in, you the big man on the block because you got this woman with the Coke bottle shape. She's beautiful on the outside and rotten to the fucking core on the inside, and you don't care. Why? Because you got your temptations taken care of. You get up every morning and you go to a job that you know don't serve you. You go into places where people disrespect you, put your bowl on the floor. Don't never, ever make you feel a part of the team equal. And yet every morning you keep going back to that job because it's a temptation there. It's a temptation there. You keep feeling like I can change these people. I can make them respect me. I can make them pay me more. You sure can by walking right the hell out their door into somebody else's door that does appreciate you. Stop letting bullshit tempt you. We have to go, y'all. We have to stand up and take accountability and stop blaming your shit on other people and making other people feel like, oh, I got this person stuck. Can't nobody make nobody do shit. People are where they want to be because that's where they want to be. We get up every morning and we make decisions about what we want to do for our life. So when you find things in your life that are no longer serving you, you need to ask yourself, what about this situation? It's got me tempted. What about this situation? It's got me sprung. What about this situation got me thinking in the wrong direction? What about this situation is using my weaknesses against me? What temptation is manipulating me to keep me in these bad situations? What is it about me that I can't let go of shit that I know ain't good for me? What is that, Father? It's your temptation. It's your temptations. You cannot control your temptations, and because you can't control them, they are wrecking your life. So you keep on giving in. You keep on picking from the wrong damn tree. And trust me, you're heading very quick to destruction. You are destructing. You are self-destructing because you cannot control your temptations. Now, so y'all can sit on here and you can lie to me, you can lie to all your friends and all the people in the feed and your family and everybody else, but your temptations is telling on your ass. Your temptations is telling on your ass, because when you letting your temptations rule your life and not the spirit really rule your life is a wreck. You look like hell. This is why the beauty card came out. Okay, because the spirit is saying, yeah, y'all are getting things because they look good on the outside. Y'all are picking things because it look good on the outside, but what does it look like on the inside? That's what as Spirit is asking you to ask yourself today. Stop looking at the surface shit. Stop being tempted by the outside beauty. Stop being tempted by the outside beauty, baby. Stop being tempted by the outside beauty and get into the core of this apple. Because, baby, when you pull back the skin on this apple, it's black back there. It may look good. It may look tempting. But, baby, when you get into the core of this apple, ain't shit in there that you want. But you stay in it because it look good on the outside. It's impressing your friends. It's impressing your relatives. It looks good. It's pretty on the outside. So I'm going to keep it because it looks good. It makes me look good. It's good arm candy. It's a good job that pays me well. I know they don't treat me right, but I'm judging it because it's pretty. I want it because it's pretty on the outside. I don't care what it look like on the inside because people can't see the inside. You should care about the inside because other people may not be able to see the inside, but your experience is going to be the inside. Whatever this beautiful thing is that tempted you, that was all shiny and glittery on the outside, but dark and succubus on the inside, you know nobody else may be able to see that, but you will. It will affect your life. It will fuck your life up. So at one point when you sitting around here thinking that everybody's looking at you because you got all these pretty things, people are looking at you like you crazy because they can see how you letting your temptation fuck you up. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Whew. Lord have mercy. Y'all, this is Spirit getting in our butt this week about really checking ourselves because that's what we do. We so good at pointing fingers at what everybody else do. Look at him. Look at her. Look what she doing. Look what this one's doing. Look what that one's doing. Baby, point them fingers back this way and say, look at what I'm doing. Go look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, which temptations do you got fucking your life up right now? Because that's what we got to decide. Who am I? What am I doing to mess my own life up? Because shit look good on the outside. Oh, it's pretty though. I want that because it's pretty. Guess what? That's how people buy a lot of lemon ass cars. Because they pull up on the lot and baby, them car dealers go in with the detail. And baby, they make that car look like a brand new car on the lot. But they ain't touched the goddamn engine. They ain't even as much as check it to make sure that it had all the goddamn fluids in it. You could drive that car right off the lot. And because it didn't have a drop of water in it, you fuck up the whole engine. Because they didn't worry about what that car's engine was like. They didn't care about the performance of that car. They wanted you to be fooled by the outer beauty of it. And that's what they did. They cosmetically changed the outside of that car to make it look amazing. Oh, it was beautiful sitting on the lot. Cherry apple red, shining, armor all on the wheels, rooftop back. Baby, it looks like your dream car sitting up there. And as soon as you got behind the wheel, you realized you had bought a fucking lemon. You realized that your temptations of shit that looks good just fucked you again. This is what I'm saying about paying too much attention about how shit looks on the outside and worry about what the shit is like on the inside. Because trust me and believe me, you would much rather have an ugly man to wake up every morning that's cherishing you, that makes you his queen, that puts you before everything, that makes you feel amazing, that protects you, that honors you, that's loyal to you. I'd rather wake up to his ass every morning than to wake up to some fine stallion that's out here fucking me and everybody else he can. I can't send you to the grocery store because I don't know if you're going to bring home bacon and eggs or bonita and quita. I don't know what you're going to do because you're so pretty on the outside and I didn't judge you for your inside. My temptations caused me to bring you my life because you look good. You look good. All the women like you, and you like all the women. So that's what I've invited into my life. And that's what we got to do. We got to stop worrying about how shit looks on the outside and pay more attention to what's going on the inside. Give me the ugliest, fattest, blackest motherfucker in the world. As long as he's cherishing, sharing, I don't care about what he looked like on the outside. He don't have to be this beautiful thing on, because when you look good here, you're fucked up here. I don't want that. I want somebody to cherish me. I want somebody to make me feel good. I want somebody to make me feel like I'm the only person on this earth that I want to wake up to. I'm the only person on this earth that makes them feel good. And they're not worried about what's wrong with Sherry on the outside, because they know on the inside is where they're going to find my beauty. My beauty is on the inside. I don't give a damn about how you care about how I look on the outside. I could care less. But what I do care about is what I look like on the inside. And that's what we got to start doing. We got to stop judging the book by its cover. We got to stop thinking that all that glitters is gold. Because it's not. There's some temptations that make you go to pretty things and make you think that that's what you need. It's called kill, steal, and destroy you. So we're going to bring you your temptations. We know you got a weakness for good looking men. So we're going to keep bringing you all of these narcissistic ass motherfuckers to you that ain't going to do nothing right for you, because we know your temptation is good looking men. Okay, yeah, I'm going to bring you this woman. Yeah, she going to be all of that in a bag of chips on the outside. Man, I'm talking about all your friends going to be envious of you for having her. And when you walk down the street, men are going to be looking at you like, damn, he lucky. But guess what? When you home, I want to ask you, are you really that lucky once you bring that baby home and you get to get the real her? You get to get that crybaby, that narcissist, that person that commits, that threatens to commit suicide when you don't give them what they want. The person that's always pouting, always got their hand out, always needing you for something, but ain't got nothing to give you back. That's what you really would go ahead and take her out in the streets and show everybody what you got, please. But peel back the skin of this apple and show people what you really have, because baby, it ain't as pretty as it looks on the outside. Yeah, it's gold and it might be glittering, but baby, when you turn that shit around, this is what you get. It's black. It's black on the inside. This is where we at. So our Spirit said this morning, test your temptations and ask yourself, where in my life am I acting out of my temptation instead of my realness, who I am, my integrity, my morality? What am I doing just because something looks good to me and I know that it don't feel good to me? What am I doing? It's time to ask yourself that this morning. Please ask yourself that this morning. And please really examine yourself. And what I'm starting to notice with the last couple of cards that we pulled, Spirit is really pointing the fingers back to us. He is really pointing the fingers back to us. We've already had the chance to walk to our childhood and talk about what happened and you know, go through all of that and get mad at those people and go through. No, Spirit says now it's time to turn that mirror around. It's time to take a look at yourself now. Okay, it's time to take a look at how you wrecking your life now, because you steadily blaming everybody else, but it's you that's acting out of this temptation. You are the one who are allowing temptation to rule your life. You know the things that you're doing ain't right. You know it ain't right. But it's the temptation of it that keeps you doing it over and over and over again. It's just like a drug in your life. This shit is like a drug. When you're a drug addict, what happens? You crave that drug. Your body starts to crave that drug, and it has you doing anything for that drug. Got men out there with men, women sleeping with women, women selling their bodies on the streets all night long, strange dicks in their mouth just for that hit. And that's what you doing. You might not be out there like a crackhead in the streets, but you a crackhead in your own world. You are a crackhead in your own world because you out here making crackhead decisions over your temptation. Because something looked good on the outside. Oh, it was pretty. Oh, it was gorgeous. Take that car lot. Remember that car lot. Remember that car lot. When you start making these decisions, remember that people cosmetically clean out the outside because that's easy to do. Oh, I can give the outside a quick makeover and make the outside appear that the inside is pure and beautiful. I can do that. But is it really? Did you really investigate? Did you really peel back the layers and really discern whether this person, situation, or thing, it should be a part of your life? Or did you just allow what you saw on the outside to determine your decision and let your temptation creep into your life once again to bamboozle and fuck you and lead you astray once more? Because that's what temptation does every single time. I would like for anybody in this feed to tell me when temptation has worked out in your favor. When has temptation worked out in your favor? Never. Because some of y'all judging the book by its cover. You men walk out here and y'all know that y'all got money. Y'all know that y'all are a target. There are women out there called gold diggers and they target men with money. You know that. If you over 21, you know that. You have not lived in America and did not know that you are a target as a man with money in these streets. You know that. But yet you constantly take your ass out here in these streets. You constantly dipping in and out of all these different strange ass women. You're not protecting yourself. All of these hoes are trying to give you babies, and all of them are giving you babies, and you mad at the women. You steady sitting around with your boys talking about women ain't shit, women ain't this, women ain't that. But baby, it was your temptation that got you there to begin with, because you were so worried about what that girl looked like on the inside. You didn't bother to see if she was going to be a good mother. You didn't bother to see if this is a woman you would want to spend more time with or want to be a parent with. You didn't care. All you cared about at the moment was your temptation. All you cared about was sticking your little weenie in her pocket, and you didn't think about the consequences. You didn't think about making babies. You didn't think about having to be a part of this woman's life for the next 18 to 21 years. You didn't think about that. All you thought about was, baby, this woman look good to me. This man look good to me. I'm finna get me some of this. You didn't care about your body. You didn't care about if this person was infected with any type of diseases. You did not care because you were too worried about your temptation. And then you get mad at the person when they do stuff to fuck you over. When you get AIDS, when you get herpes, when you get pregnant. Now you want to blame the other person. But when did you stop to look at your own situation and say, I'm not finna let my temptation let me sleep with this man and possibly get infected with something or possibly get pregnant? I'm just saying this is not tempting enough for me. This situation is not tempting enough for me to screw up my life like that. So I'm going to put that back down because I'm not going to let my temptation fuck me again. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. I feel like I said it all. We know what we're doing. We know our temptations. We know the things that aren't good for us because when we're doing it, it don't even feel good. But we force ourselves to do it because we're trying to see what is the outcome going to be if I can force this situation. Temptation is a form of manipulation. Did y'all hear me? Temptation is a form of manipulation. Temptation manipulates your mind and your thoughts and causes you to act out of integrity and morality and causes you to do things that will screw your whole entire life up. You'll find yourself stuck in toxic shit that you can't even get out of because you in so deep. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to stop judging the books by its cover, okay? Some of y'all passing up beautiful opportunities in your life because it don't look like what you thought it should look like. It don't sound like what you thought it should sound like. It didn't come to you the way you thought it was supposed to come to you, so you sent it back. And you done prayed for this opportunity. You done prayed for it 1,000 times, and God sends it to you in the exact package, in the exact place, and in the exact way that it needs to be brought to you. But you, with your sorry ass that done screwed up your life, all your life, you got the nerve to sit on your ass and question God. You turn the good stuff away from you because you decide you're going to roll with your temptation one more time. I'm going to roll with my own decision one more time. All you're going to do is wreck yourself, and then you want to come back and ask God to bring you back what you had. Really? When he said to you, no, player, you good. Let your temptation make your decisions for you. You've been doing it. You don't need me. You took the wheel back from me years ago. And every time I try to come back and volunteer to drive and take over, you let your temptations drive. You let your temptations take over. So I'm going to sit back and let you and your temptations have at it. Have a good time. And do not fall on your knees asking me for nothing when your temptation lands you back into that same brick wall that it keeps landing you into. And each time you hit that wall, the hits get harder and harder and harder. Till eventually you're going to wreck yourself and you're not going to be able to recover from it. That's where we at. So at the end of the day, y'all need to get into your lives today and say, what am I looking at from the outside and not paying attention to what it looks like on the inside? What am I thinking is so beautiful on the outside, but I know damn well on the inside this isn't good for me. I got away with stealing, but on the inside, on the outside, I might look like this, but on the inside, I don't. You're not fooling nobody. Because see, when people meet you, they don't see this. They don't see the outside. You think they do. That's why we spend so much time worrying about the outside. But what people really see is what's on the inside. They feel your energy when you walk into the room. It's your light that emanates when you walk into the room. It ain't the dress you got on. It ain't the car you driving. It ain't the weave in your hair. It ain't the lashes. Baby, it is what's behind the lashes that counts. It's what's underneath the wig that counts. That's what counts. It's not what's on the outside, y'all. It's what's beyond the surface that we need to be worried about. Get past the representative, okay? Because everybody comes to the relationship bringing their representative. This pretty person that looks good as hell on the outside. Baby, you swear you done got yourself the catch of the year when you sit in this thing right here. Look at her, gorgeous and beautiful. Gorgeous and beautiful, but baby, she's full of this. She's full of this. Devilish ass temptation, baby. Devilish ass temptation. How long are you going to stay caught up in it? How long are you going to let your life be affected by temptation? How long are you going to let your addictions keep you down? How long are you going to allow your temptations to control you? Temptation has been messing us up from the beginning of time, y'all. It goes all the way back to the very beginning of this earth itself. Temptation is what has been fucking this world for years. For years. And Spirit is saying today, what is in your life that's tempting you? What is it that you know you're doing and need to let go of? What is it that you know you're doing and need to let go of? Are you steadily trying to prove your worthiness to people? Whatever that is today. I'm going to read this card one more time because I feel like y'all need to hear these words one more time because this is This is a very important message this morning. This is a very important message this morning because this is exactly how a lot of us wreck ourselves. It really is. This is a lot of how we wreck ourselves is by this shit right here. This very little thing right here. This little beauty card, baby. This beauty, baby, was we wanna judge things by the outside instead of really looking at who and what we dealing with on the inside. Okay? We got to see what's going on. Because we got too much of this going on, y'all. We got too much temptation. It's wrecking us. It's wrecking us. Okay? It's wrecking us. Temptation. Life is full of temptations, and right now you are being asked to choose the higher path. The higher path. The higher path is meaning you're going to move past your temptations and you will not let your temptations rule you this time. That's what this means, okay? It says your need to prove you're worthy and important is clouding your true purpose and tempting you to make wrong decisions. Okay, so your need to prove to people, oh, I'm worthy. Oh, I belong on this project. Oh, I belong in this relationship. I belong in this apartment. I belong in this building. So I'm gonna make bad decisions because my fear of feeling like I'm not worthy of these things is gonna cause me to fuck it up and wreck it for myself because I'm gonna be tempted to do things that don't serve me to try to get myself into places that I might not even be ready for. Okay, so Spirit said this morning, ask yourself, what are you doing to try to prove your worthiness to somebody? You don't have to prove your worthiness to somebody. If you go into a situation and the person don't see your worth, walk away. Walk away. Your worth should be a display of who you are. Your worth is just like your height and your skin color. People can see it when they speak and talk to you. I don't need to tell people that I'm tall. I don't need to tell people that I'm black and I'm dark skinned. People can clearly see that. People can also clearly see that you're powerful. People can clearly see that you're knowledgeable. People can clearly see that you have wisdom. The person that needs to clearly see that is you. Because it's you that don't understand your worth. It's you that don't know who you are. Everybody else can see it clearly. They see it the time you walk in the door. It's just as evident as the outside things in your life. Your outside image is just as clear as your inside one. So the moment you walk in the door, if you got low self-esteem, I'm going to be able to tell that because your energy is going to emanate low self-esteem. If you feel damn good about yourself and wish a motherfucker would, when you walk in the door, I'm going to be able to tell that because your energy is going to emanate that. So you cannot hide anything about who you are. Your energy tells the story on you, baby. Your energy tells the whole damn story. So you can sit there and act like, oh, well, that, you know, I'm gonna dress up and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna look real cute. But on the inside, you feeling unworthy, you feeling inadequate, you feeling less than. And that's what I'm going to feel when you walk in that door. I don't give a shit if you dress from Louis Vuitton from your head to your toe. If you dress in low self-esteem, that's what I'm going to see when you walk in the door. I don't give a fuck about what you got on. I'm going to give a shit about what you're wearing on your mental, what you're wearing on your psyche. That's what I'm going to see when you walk through the door. I'm going to see that you have the need to feel worthy. I'm going to see that you have low self-worth. I'm going to see that you need to be praised to feel good. I'm going to be able to see that. I'm going to see that before I see the Louis Vuitton. So stop hiding behind your designer clothes and your $3,000 wigs and your extensive lashes and all of this stuff. Because, baby, you might look like Marilyn Monroe on the outside, but you Marilyn Manson on the inside. That's where we at this morning, y'all. That's our message for today. We got to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, okay? We got to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Don't be going out there thinking that you done found Marilyn Monroe to get home to find out you bought Marilyn Manson home. Y'all done seen Marilyn Manson. That's an ugly, crazy looking man. Okay? He don't look nothing like Marilyn Monroe. That's for sure. So don't be fooled by the outside. Don't be fooled by the package. Make sure that you examine what you're getting ready to buy before you do it. Make sure you know what you're about to buy before you do it. Test drive that car. Take it to a mechanic and ask that mechanic to check this car out for you before you buy it. Because yes, it's a beautiful freaking car. It's red. It's your favorite color. It's your dream car. But the engine is not working. The engine got all kind of problems. And if you just pay attention to the beauty of the outside, you're not going to know that you're about to pay $40,000 for a lemon. Where we at? That's where we at. Okay, same thing with a house. Why do you think that when you buy a house, the bank that's getting ready to loan you the money for that house, why do you think the bank tells you I need an inspection on this house? You can't get no loan approved without that house being inspected. That house has to be inspected before that loan can be approved. Okay, that house has to be inspected before that loan can be approved. No bank will approve a loan without an inspection. And then guess what? It ain't just one inspection. You get the house inspected when you go into contract, and then there's a final inspection before they write that check. And why can't you handle your life like the bank? The bank is shit. They protective of their money. They ain't finna to give their money to no goddamn house that's what do you call them houses? A money pit. They ain't finna put their money in no money pit. They ain't finna do that. They gonna make sure before they write that check for you that it's gonna be a house that's solid for you with a great foundation that works, that will hold up for you for the next 30 years while you paying on it. That's what they do. And that's what you need to be doing in your life. Stop being so anxious to let shit in your life because it looks good on the outside without having an inspection. An entry inspection and a final inspection before you decide to hook up with this person and tie your life together. Inspect what the fuck you getting into. Don't just be walking into shit blind. Know what you doing. Do an inspection on the stuff that you about to get entangled with. Go do an inspection on the job that you about to take. Go see what the history is there. And where have these people been sued for racism? Have these people been sued for inequality? Who are these people that I'm about to give all my time and energy to? Let me inspect this job before I take it. Yes, it looks good from the offer on the outside, but who is this person I'm really getting ready to work for? Know what you're getting yourself into before you just blindly accept stuff into your life and accept it as truth. Know what you're getting yourself into. Examine the situations that you're about to entangle your life with. Don't just entangle yourself with shit just because it looks good. Know what you're getting into. Examine and peel back the layers and find out, is this Marilyn Monroe or Marilyn Manson I'm about to hook up with? Time for us to do better, y'all. I really hope we all getting this. I really do, because Spirit is serious in these last couple of days with these messages. Okay, he's been real serious about us. He's pointing the fingers back to us now. We had 30 days to point the fingers back to our abusers and our parents and the people who did us wrong. Spirit said, yeah, you did. It's time to come up out of that. And I want you to see now how these things have affected you and how it has screwed you up. And now you got to fix all this stuff, because y'all keep running around here worried about how something looks instead of how something really is. Examine it. Examine stuff before you let it in your body, in your house, into your life. Examine it. Y'all running around here having sex with people you just met. Did y'all test them people before y'all had sex with them? Did y'all gonna make them people have tests and show you their results to show you that they HIV free, that they herpes free? Because some of y'all out here having a little bit of 15 minutes of pleasure, and you end up with a lifetime of a gift that keeps on giving. Now you got to explain to all your next new lovers how you judged a book by its cover, thought some shit was pretty, and didn't realize that it was rotten to the core, and now it done infected you for the rest of your life. Now your insides is all messed up, and don't nobody want to have sex with you because you got a disease that you can't give back. You got that gift that keeps on giving. And yet y'all all know, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. We have the worst case of AIDS in the world here in Atlanta, Georgia. We have beat the world record in AIDS cases here in Atlanta, Georgia. But yet and still, it ain't nothing. I get men who I meet them on the streets. Before I can get home, I got a dick pic in my phone. Why do I have a picture of your dick and I don't even know your last name yet? I got men sending me dick pics and telling me, oh, send me a picture of yours. I wish the hell I would. You ain't gonna never have no picture of my cookie until you own it. You will not be sending my cookie across the internet when you get pissed off at me because I chose you because you look good on the outside and I didn't realize that you was rotten to the core on the inside. So I'm now sharing my body with you, sharing naked pictures of you all over the world. Now you pissed off at me and my shit is all across the internet because I didn't choose wisely. I can't get mad at you because if a man sends me a dick pic before sending me his last name, then I should have known he wasn't shit to begin with. I should have known that dick pic is in all kinds of emails and direct messages all across the United States because you ain't worried about sharing your dick with nobody. That's why I got it 15 minutes after meeting you. And then some of y'all think, ooh, he like me, girl. He already sending me dick pics. Baby, please. A man that sends you a dick pic after not even knowing you that well, it's all he is about is his dick. And all he gonna ever give you is dick. That's all he got to offer. That's why he sent you a picture of it. To see if this is something you can work with, goddammit, because this is all I got for you. What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We're gonna keep on looking at the package and judging it by how pretty the wrapping paper is? Or are we going to decide to unwrap that package and see what's really in the box before we accept it? That's what we need to do in everything in our life. Examine the things that we about to get ourselves involved in. Relationships, jobs, opportunities, friendships. It don't matter what it is. The only people on this earth that we stuck with is relatives, and we don't have to be bothered with them. Yes, you're going to always be my sister or my brother, but I don't have to fuck with you if I don't want to, because if you're toxic in my life, you're not going to be in my life, period. So you will always be my relative, but you will never be my friend. Because you're not right. You're not right. Okay, so Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides. Oh my God, we thank you this morning. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. This message about temptation, y'all. Remember, temptation is what fucked up this whole world. Temptation is what fucked up this whole world. Now, how long you gonna let it mess up your life? How long you gonna let temptation mess up your life? Because it has certainly messed up this whole world. Because we like to judge things by how it looks instead of how it is. And that has gotten every one of us in trouble every single time. Every single time. So with that being said, I hope y'all took this in this morning. I hope y'all know where Daddy's about to take us. And I hope y'all taking these messages serious and really looking and examining your life and asking yourself, what pretty packages do I have in my life that's got rotten shit on the inside? Because it's time to let go of that. It's time to let go of that. Give me that small job any day where it's a mom and pop establishment where they welcome me to work every morning. They greet me. They buy me lunches. They give me bonuses. They appreciate me. I'd rather work for that mom and pop than to go work for a huge corporation where I'm just a number, where I get passed over for the promotions that I deserve. And they're given to people who are the pets of the company. Oh, this one likes this one, so she's going to get promoted over you even though she don't deserve it. I'm going to choose the little mom and pop. I don't care that I'm not working for a big company that will impress my friends. I'm working for a company that's impressing my psyche, that's impressing my internal needs. I don't give a fuck about what the company looks like on the outside. I care about how they treat me when I come to work every day. And that's how I'm going to make my choices, on how I'm treated and not how I look. That's where we at. All right, y'all know the drill. It's your TT, the one that loves to spill the tea with you and don't tell your mama. So in the meantime and in between time, while you work your thing, I'm going to work mine. I certainly hope that y'all enjoyed this morning's message. I certainly hope that for this whole week that you've been taking these messages in, because they have been very poignant and they are very serious, and we are definitely heading into day 40, and you can tell Spirit is turning up the heat on us and really making us turn that mirror around and take a look at what we're doing to self-sabotage ourselves. Because remember, the only way out this toxic shit that we are in is to go in, clear it out, and come back out renewed. Go through the fire, feel the pain. Don't run from this experience. Feel this pain and do the work anyway. And watch and see how you will be rewarded. Watch and see how you'll come out of this situation toxic free. You're going to come out of this better. You're going to come out of this stronger. You're going to come out a better person. You're going to be leaving all these temptations behind. You're going to be leaving all these bad decisions, the low self-esteem. All of that stuff will be behind you as long as you do the work that God is asking us to do. I love y'all, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. So go out there and make this the greatest Thursday you've ever had. And I am telling y'all again, I love you, and it is nothing you can do about it. Mwah.